Today, I'm going to be deciding which running back I like better between the two players I think not enough people are talking about in this upcoming NFL draft. Bijan Robinson. And Jahmyr Gibbs.
Wrap it up.
Let's start things off with Bijan Robinson. Real quick, if you like my content, maybe consider subscribing. It only takes a second and about 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. The road to 1K is getting closer and your support means everything to me. Now let's get back to the video. Bijan is listed at 6 foot, 220 pounds. Bijan's best feature as a player to me is his ability to turn run stuffs and plays that should go for loss into literal 5 to 10 yard gains because of his patience, incredible balance, and his vision as a ball carrier to see pockets and lanes open up slowly as a play develops. I mean, seriously, this dude is a literal wizard at the running back position. He is also really fast. He ran a 4.46 at the combine, which ranked 6th best among other running backs in the draft class. And when he hits the second level, which is pretty frequent because this dude is a stud, nobody can catch him. He's also pretty physical considering he is mostly an elusive running back, which his size helps with that, of course, but he can carry tacklers and put people to the ground when needed. Bijan also has some of the best change of direction I've ever seen. His ability to run up the lane and go from one way to running the opposite direction is unreal. Also, not many running backs in the NFL can play wide receiver as well as most slot wide receivers. I would say Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara, and other than that, I can't really think of any other running backs that have that ability. Bijan can, and Bijan can moss, and he has hands.
5 receivers on this play. Ewers over the middle. There he is to 5 with the catch.
Now let's talk about Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is listed at 5'9", 199 pounds. Unlike Bijan, who I would say is really hard to compare his game to another player, Jahmyr Gibbs plays pretty similarly to Alvin Kamara. He's not as much of a tank as Kamara, but his style is a near 1-for-1. Now, if for some reason you don't know who Jahmyr Gibbs is, all you need to know is he is really fast. Like, really, really fast.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Good start, clean run.
He betters his time too.
He ran a 4.36 at the combine, and you can just tell by watching him that he's super athletic. He doesn't even need to hit the second level to already be in a position where he cannot be caught up to. His juke move is unmatched. He's handsy out the backfield, and he is really effective in the pass game as well, especially on checkdowns, flats, and screens. If you run a draw play with Jahmyr Gibbs, good luck to the defense. His size is also really good for a running back because, historically speaking, most small running backs are more effective out the backfield because they're harder to tackle. And the same runs true for Jahmyr Gibbs. He is really hard to tackle out the backfield. Now let's look at the differences between the two. To start, obviously Gibbs is faster than Bijan. However, what Bijan lacks in speed against Jahmyr Gibbs, he makes up for in so many other aspects of his game. A very underrated part of Bijan's skill set is his ability and his willingness to block on pass downs. The willingness is key considering many prospects in general, but especially in the running back and wide receiver positions, don't want to catch a block. Bijan is more than capable and more than willing to catch a block when it comes to the pass downs. Gibbs is more shifty and has a way better juke move, but Bijan is elite in seeing where he should be on the field at all times. With all these points, the prospect I like better in this year's draft is Bijan Robinson. Jahmyr Gibbs is outstanding and honestly could be a late first-round pick the way this draft is starting to look with a lot of teams needing running backs. Incredible talent. Bijan Robinson is a generational talent unlike anything we've ever seen. He has every trait scouts look for in a running back, very similar to what Saquon Barkley was, but I would argue will probably end up being better than Saquon Barkley, and I will die on that hill. I would not be shocked at all if he is a top 10 pick, especially this year specifically because the running back position is starting to become more saturated and more valued to the GMs, since extending a running back is extremely risky, and finding a generational prospect like Bijan is an opportunity you just can't pass up on. Bijan is the most athletic and best offensive talent in the draft, right behind Bryce Young. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.